What is it about this map, Artosis, that makes part of it so green and the other half completely dead? The world's dying. Wow. In the bottom left, he needs to come back 2 games and then win another best of 3 against a Terran. His ideas?
SKMC.
Something about MC always looks sleepy when he's in the booth. You know what I mean?
He's tired of just winning games, man.
Mm-hmm. In the upper right, in the blue, also in a tough spot, but just not quite as bad as MC's. He has to win 1 game here out of 2, and then win another best out of 3. He is
FX OG.
looking pensive.
Needs to win this game, Tasteless.
He needs to win this game big time.
I mean, you give MC a fighting chance in this series, man. It's going to be hard to take him out. He played really well that game.
Yeah, I would honestly be pretty intimidated if I was Oz. And, you know, even though I beat him, just what a fight MC puts up. And I think, man, if I go into a game where he actually doesn't have what is practically an auto loss, man.
Yeah, very true. And Oz just looked everywhere for proxies again, which leads me to believe that he's going to go for a 3 Stalker Rush. He is going to scout as well, though. So
notice that Oz is not quite good on this map. 3 to 5. Oh, 7 to 4.
Oh, good choice by MC then. But he is actually going to go scout his opponent after looking for proxy, so he might not go for that 3 Stalker Rush now. Hard to say. MC's core a little bit quicker this game.
MC only just now scouting, whereas Oz manages to get inside the base.
Well, Oz zipping around in that middle line. You got to be careful about doing that. Sometimes the probes snap attack, and you can't lose your probe. Not something you want to do. Oz,
you do that a lot, actually.
Snap attack probes. Oh yeah.
Citizens arrest.
Citizens arrest, man. I do not let probes stay in my base.
No.
I don't want them to see my 3 Stalker Rush I do every single game PvP.
That is a great build, though.
It is. And in fact, Oz is going to go ahead and do that once again. It's a good choice. It gives you map control. If you have map control, that is, I mean, that's a great place to be, and you can get so much information off of just walking around with your Stalkers.
It's a really interesting build here. All right, so the probe here of Oz, just looping around, trying to scope out exactly what MC's doing. And he will be leaving right before the Stalker pops out.
Good timing to get out of there so that he can still scout the map a little bit with this probe.
Artosis, what's your favorite dinosaur?
It's a very good question, Tasteless. It's certainly not the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Why is that?
Because he was a scavenger, not a predator. I saw a documentary on it. I'm pretty convinced that this poor guy that everyone makes fun of in the dinosaur community has a great theory about why he's actually a scavenger, and that's not actually why. That's only part of it. I just never really cared as much about him. I actually liked the Allosaurus a lot as a child.
Allosaurus, good choice.
Yeah, I don't like raptors because I liked dinosaurs before they were cool. I'm a dinosaur hipster.
Dinosaur hipster?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah. So, you know, I liked the Triceratops. I liked...
What are your thoughts on the Dilophosaurus?
Dilophosaurus? Don't really care for it. I think my favorite might have been the Ankylosaur.
The Ankylosaur?
Yeah. You know, the one with like the club tail?
Yeah.
Kind of looked like a turtle. I think that may have been my favorite.
That was the closest one that looks like a Pokemon. Looks like we're going to have a 4-gate here from MC. Moving out.
Well, this 4-gate Tasteless could be pretty powerful. There's a lot of units out here. Oz with the 3 Stalker Rush.
Oh, no, hold on. MC's going to lose the Stalker first.
He is, but with that
Zealot out here, he has to micro around.
Oz with more units coming down. Oh. He is going 3 gates. He's got to be careful here. Nice targeting there. And MC will be pushed back for now. MC is going up with his probe. Uh-oh, Tasteless.
What's up, Artosis?
He's going to make a probe in the main base of Oz. Does Oz actually see this? He doesn't. Oh, now he does.
Oh, he does. He does
just
now.
Scouted it.
I don't know if he's actually watching as closely, though. They're both doing the same thing to each other. One with a pylon outside. He needs to send workers out here to actually take that out. The Stalkers are heading towards Oz's base. Okay, denied.
Nice
see if he can get the
targeting
next
by
one.
Oz from that low ground. And
Yeah, that was really good.
Oh, he needs to actually just take that out. And he needs the force field. Oh, great force field by Oz. He's going to be able to take out all these stalkers on top of the ramp.
I
That'd be
cannot
awesome.
believe Oz might actually survive this. It's a lot of stalkers out here, though. Still for MC trying to push up. Blink is on the way.
He has to win this through micro tasteless. MC's coming up this ramp.
Remember, he does have Blink.
A lot of probes going to be going down. As long as MC can trade reasonably with these stalkers, he's going to be in a good spot.
All right,
Oz,
nice.
good
Microing back perfectly. These probes still doing a ton of damage here.
Yeah. And, I mean, Oz will live for sure, but how many probes will he end up losing? You know, not that many, actually. He's actually fine. Greatly done by Oz. And now he's at, well, he's lost 5 probes against 3. And the count is actually 24 for MC, 21 for Oz right now.
MC kind of
But MC he has just 4 gates. He's just now getting his robo. So Oz is going to walk over there with Blink, and that's going to be rough. MC's going to have to warp in a lot of sentries.
Also, he's about to encounter this pylon over here. You know, when you're on 1-base PvP, losing 1 pylon is a much bigger deal than, you know, 3-base versus 3-base TVP. Or PBT, I guess, in that case. Losing the pylon.
More and more sentries being warped in for MC. Oz might want to do one of these things where he blinks onto the ramp and then blinks up and tries to micro, because the army of MC cannot micro against the army of Oz. Even waiting for that blink cooldown is going to be hard.
All right, he's probably going to wait for another warping round, and he does. Now, let's see if you're right, because I think you're right. He should blink onto the ramp.
Yeah, he's got to. Well, he hasn't split his soccer's right to do that yet. Looks like he's just going to go for it. Yeah, good.
All right,
good force field. So from here, he may want to do that, but the thing is, it's a little bit scary, because if MC's just warping in constant units and you blink up there and there's like Zealots in good position, he can kill a lot of stalkers before your blink cools down again. So Oz just playing pretty safe. But MC's going to have out... And see, he blinks up onto these Zealots. So the Zealots are doing a lot of damage. And now MC has the Immortal, Now do you blink up there onto the Immortal? I guess he does. But a lot of Zealots for MC still. Oz making a little bit of a mistake now.
Oz messed up.
Yeah, you see, if he had done that right away, it might have worked a little bit better. You could have blinked up the side, but blinking up like that, MC had enough Zealots. He had that Immortal popping out, and now he's way up, 50 supply to 28.
I'm surprised to see Oz mess that up so badly. It's like he just won.
GG.
Yeah, okay, there we go, GG. You know, when you get ahead, as our toast has wisely said, what do? You just get more ahead. Get even more ahead of them.
Yeah.
Do not. If they attack you, you don't need to then attack right into them.
It's hard for him to know exactly how many units are up there, but the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be, because the units are going to catch up. You know it's a 4-gate, not a 3-gate. So that means that he has those extra warp-ins, and you really have to utilize your blink. His only real chance to end it right there was an instant blink up. Not the wait for like 4 more units, or 3 more units or whatever, because then MC's going to have more Zealots in better position. He's going to deal a ton of damage to you before you actually have blink again.
I feel like he should have just gotten a 4th gate and gotten a robo or something. Well, you know, kept using stalkers. I feel like in general though, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, Oz wins game number 1 with kind of a build order win. Yeah. Then in game number 2, he holds off MC's attack and then just throws the game away.
Oz's PvP today isn't looking all that great.
Overall MC is more impressive. That doesn't mean that he, you know, MC is going to get out no matter what, but Oz not blowing me away like the Oz I'm used to seeing play.
Yeah.
Then again, we don't cast as many of his PvPs, so that could be part of it. Maybe he's not as confident in that matchup.
Well, we are going to go into Metropolis Tasteless. I'm excited to see who will go up to fight Maru for the final spot in the round of 8.
Are you ready, Artosis?
Wow. It's Thursday. Wow.
Oz and MC. One guy's name you read, the other guy's name you spell out. OZ. So what if it was OZ against Mook?
Yeah, I guess. What if that was the case?
I don't know. In a parallel universe somewhere, that's how they do it.
Oh, back to the show Oz that we were talking about before. When I was watching that, I was like watching a lot like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I remember I just sit there thinking to myself like, oh my God, I don't want to go to prison. I was like saying it to myself and thinking it with a sense of dread. As if there was some reason I would ever go to prison.
I'll give you one. All viewers, Artosis is a drug dealer and he kidnaps children. All right, Artosis. Now you have a reason to be afraid.
Why did you tell them?
I'm sorry, I blew your cover.
I thought I had total Stockholm Syndrome on you, Tasteless.
No, man.
Turns out, no.
Actually, when we're done with work here, I can go back to Artosis' basement.
Can you thank me
He's
for it?
spraying with an ice cold fire hose. You like it? All right. Yeah, I like it.